Oh shit, it's coming soon.
To a theater near you?
God, I
Yo!
Rated R.
For pirates?
Yeah. Yo ho, let's off to the trash can we go. Something like that.
Pirate's wife for me.
Pretty sure that was the Doors, but it's fine. All buffs.
Yar.
Oh, I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it.
Empress? Do you have any subscribers yet? You do?
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
I was first
Holy
one.
damn it! Oh, you're
I was hoping to be the first one, and I was like, no, Jim probably got there first.
I did it at work today.
Do you have
I had
anybody?
all of last night to do, and I fucking didn't do
My
it.
coworker.
Is there anybody but Ben?
My coworker.
Like, no, stop it.
You serious?
Do I
Oh
get
shit! You'd
third?
be number 3. You'd be below Vin's coworker. Oh god, it'd be
I
below
just told
both of
Vicky
you though.
about it, and she was like, "Oh, I want to subscribe."
So, am I number 3 or number 4?
You would be number 3, yeah?
I'm poor.
Number 3 it is.
Fuck you.
I mean, as long as you're one of the first 10, you get the exclusive Founders badge. What are you talking about?
Look at that.
I'm sub to you now, Empress.
Oh, you mean the mouse is hovering? Oh, okay.
I'm number 3, and as long as I'm better than Kohaku, it's fine.
Okay, yeah, but I'm a moderator.
So?
That's like being a Discord moderator. It means I have all the power.
Yeah, pretty much. That is living experience.
You might be special in her heart, but I have the power.
I'm fine being in the heart. Heart matters more to me.
Oh yeah, pro tip.
Have you played the Stanley Parable before? No, I have not. Thank you for asking. So polite. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible.
Yeah, make it a little bit brighter because I don't know, it's a streamer thing. Yeah,
Where's the founder badge?
next to your name. Yeah, there.
It doesn't say it's next to my name.
Yeah, it says first.
First.
I don't see it. Oh.
Yeah, it's a re-release, so it supposedly behaves differently if you've played the game before, so that's why it asks you up front, like, have you played the game? And then
it automatically unlocks Ultra Deluxe content. Yeah, you'll get to the new shit when you get 5 endings. That may take hours, months, years, we don't know. Whenever you get 5 endings, you get 5 endings. Yeah, they unlock Ultra Deluxe content. Be able to search for the power crystals in order to the Zalthithar.
This is the story
Dracula.
of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 426.
Engage.
Employee number 427's job was
Wait,
simple.
if it's time tracking,
He
what
sat at
happened
his
to timing?
desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Instead of
Orders
engage,
came to him
but-
through a monitor on his
Ignorance.
desk, telling
Ignorance
him
is
what
bliss.
buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day,
average office
of
worker.
every month, of every year. And although others might have considered it
Every month,
soul-winning,
every
Stanley
day of
relished
every year,
every
yeah.
moment that the orders came in.
Big
As
brother
though he
says
had
push
been
button,
made
push
exactly
button.
for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
But he's happy.
Something that would forever change Stanley.
Well, now he has no direction.
Something he would never quite forget.
Oh, I'm sorry,
He had been at
spoilers.
his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the
Come
monitor
on.
for him to follow.
Said that
No
5
one had
seconds
showed
too
up
early.
to give him
I
instructions.
know, I thought it had
call
happened
him
You just
already.
ruined the entire
or even
next
say
5 seconds.
hi.
Shit.
Never in all his years at the company had this happened.
Oh, good.
This complete
Good.
isolation.
Good.
Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Well, I'm pretty sure. Wait, no, let me reset. Oh, no, it's not. On my screen, it was telling me that you were playing fucking Dark Souls 3.
Oh yeah, I would, no, you gotta go to the VTube Studio Cam and adjust where your model is.
Also, I'm watching an ad right now, so, like, I'm giving you money.
No, you're still cut off on top. I would just unlock it. I don't think that really does anything.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No, we can hear you.
Alright, so now can you hear me? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
We can hear you, gamer.
Oh, shit. Pog. I mean, nar. Right? That's what the cool kids are
Poggers.
saying. Ah, that's a good
That
Cool
one.
kids
whole
used to say
unfortunate
poggers.
situation was so unpog.
You're right, you're right. I mean,
I've
that's
never heard
fine.
unpog.
Oh, remember, like, 2 days ago, I called you unpog.
Of course you did.
Oh, straight to your face.
I can make
Don't
the
say it
game
like that.
lower. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. This could just be like a really quiet ASMR stream. Is this doing it for you? Oh yeah, no. I guess you're right.
Like the clicking.
Nope. Almost looks like this place was ransacked. Constant peril.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah, okay.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he
That's
wanted
right.
to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I don't know if I want to listen to this narrator voice. I don't trust him.
Why you trust him? He's so nice.
He's a man.
Truly a room worth admiring.
That's literally
It had
the
really been
definition of
worth the
sexism.
detour after all, just to spend a few moments here. But eager to get back to business,
Just, you know,
Stanley
Like,
took the first
that's
open
written in a
door on
textbook
his left.
Ominous.
as an example of sexism.
Kuhaku, if you heard an ominous voice narrating
just
from
saying.
above, would you listen to it?
Stanley was
Yeah,
so bad at following
schizophrenia sounds fun.
directions. It's
Oh, really?
incredible
Sounds a
he
lot like
wasn't
God and
5
God's
years
Jam.
ago.
Edgy
Who,
Edster.
who am I to judge people's beliefs? That's rude, Kaylin. That's not very Buddhist of you.
Yeah, what the fuck, Caitlin? Need some zen.
Do not
Okay, I'm
jump
not judging
from
anybody
cargo.
else. If they believe in God, that's perfectly
Lift
fine.
while it is in motion will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, 5,000. They
That's a lot of money.
charge me for jumping to my death.
Look, Stanley, I
How they
think
gonna
perhaps
charge
we've
you for
gotten
death?
off on the wrong
I
foot
don't know.
here. I'm not your
Have
enemy, really.
next of
I'm
kin.
not.
I
I
don't.
realize that investing your
It's
trust
like when you
in
sign a
someone
safety
else
contract
can
with
be
a therapist. They're
difficult,
like,
but the
okay,
fact
so we're
is that
signing
Wait,
this.
Kaylin,
You,
shh.
you
being
won't
about
kill yourself.
nothing but you.
I'm sorry, I
all
couldn't
this
hear what he was
time.
saying.
There's
Oh, no,
someone
you're
you've
fine.
been
Sorry, it's delayed
neglecting,
for me.
Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
You see, I don't know. I don't
Asking
trust the
for
money right
narrator
there,
because
you
he
could've jumped
sounds
off.
like.
You could have jumped off because there's like a pathway.
Oh shit! Will it go back? Can I go back?
Nope, you missed it.
But in his eagerness
Oh.
to prove that he is in control of the
Oops. Oh,
story,
you're not-
no one gets to tell him what
Best
to do.
ending.
Oh
Stanley
shit!
leapt from the platform
Just-
Turtle
just-
buff.
plunged
I need a
towards
redo.
death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Ah shit! I didn't even mean to do it. That's not fair.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
If he thinks I'm listening
wait.
to this time around, I'm not doing it.
You
Yeah?
can literally just like keep running
When
and
Stanley
never stop
came
running.
to a set
and
of 2 open doors, this was not the
it won't
correct
skip
way
any
to the
dialogue.
meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
Really?
well.
It'll just
Perhaps
keep
he wanted
going.
to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire
Yeah,
it.
no, they designed it so that like
Wow.
your walking
Yes.
time
This room.
is basically
But
the same
eager to
amount
get
of time
back to
as
business,
him talking.
Stanley took the first
Okay.
open door on his left.
But if you do stay in rooms for a while, then he usually also has dialogue about that.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
No. No, I didn't. Why did it lock behind me?
Oh, the door's just locked behind you. It's your thing. It's genetic.
It's genetic.
Genetic.
Araragi-kun.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now, in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
I kind of want to die again.
Oh, no.
Oh,
No, it's to the right, my mistake.
no, I want to go left. This isn't fair.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Let's see, we went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This
All right,
story
well-
is absolutely, definitely this way.
I'm killing myself. First chance I get. I'm jumping. I want to redo.
No, 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 no. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is
What?
a spoiler.
What did I
Close
find?
your eyes. Okay,
I found a
okay,
spoiler!
we just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding?
What the fuck?
It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable.
What?
How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
No!
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm?
No, that's not
Okay,
fair.
from the top.
No, what did I walk into? What was that? Kuhaku, what was
All
that?
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
That was a spoiler.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
going
he
back
had
down
simply
there.
missed a memo.
Can I get back down?
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, no, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, this is... There's so many doors. Oh my god, no. No. Oh no, it's one of these games.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story
It's not
here
my
before.
fault, Mr.
Do we
Narrator
just...
Man. You're
Do
fucking
we
with me.
restart the game again?
No, no,
Well,
don't
I
restart
find it
it.
unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this.
No.
Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
What the fuck? Rude?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, hell no. You know what?
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
What the hell is this game? Are there objects for me to pick up? Oh! Oh, that did a thing. Be my Valentine.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
That sounds...
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Does the game go like this if you go the spoiler way first?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't
Like
recognize
if you
this place
don't
at
go
all.
the spoiler way
Is
first?
this the story?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
It
I
does.
can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
This is
Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about
What?
this at all.
Am
We
I gonna
both
get
know
murdered
you didn't put
here?
in any actual work for that win.
But
Some people win fair and
I
square,
just found
and
it
this was
by
not one of those
accident.
situations.
That's not fair.
Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
No. Son of a biscuit. Not again.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
As a verified brat, I can't do what this is telling me. Wait. Unless that's what it expects me to do. And that's why it put this line here.
Reverse psychology?
Well, maybe
Reverse
because
psychology.
it's been wanting me to go to the meeting room, and I remember that the meeting room is that way.
Oh,
But the fun stuff that's in the side rooms. Down spooky corridors. I'm gonna find out. You know what though? I won't walk
You
all
see,
the way in.
the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction.
Oh, there's a question.
Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
No, I don't want
Nope.
this.
Here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there?
It's a destiny.
Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey
Oh, son of a
such that
bitch.
a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is, in fact, a byproduct
Oh, no.
of one's subjective experience
Kuhaku.
of that
Is
existence.
this gonna give
right?
me an existential
Okay. Now, if my
existential
experience of
crisis?
your existence
I can't
rests
speak.
inside of your subjective experience of this office,
These little
is
voices
this
just
office, in fact,
saying
the skeleton of my
nonsense.
own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize.
Go on, you're watching right.
Not sure
You have the
where I
answer?
was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right
Would she
now
have the
is a
answer?
bit of music to lighten
Oh,
the
no,
mood.
she's
Is this
brain
a
person.
psychological thing? What the fuck?
Follow the line.
Okay. My senses are being a little too.
Music.
Yeah.
No, maybe
Music.
just the music volume.
Really?
Because we want to hear the narrator.
Oh, okay. Him and his velvety voice. I mean, I still want it a little lower though. Alright, that's better. Oh, that looks creepy and familiar.
What is
It's a mask.
Payday 2.
it?
Oh, did those guys make this?
No, this is made by Bird.
Oh.
Sorry, Crow.
Right, I'm back.
Oh shit.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Sorry, I missed the question.
No, it's okay.
Wait.
You
cut the
picking up on
music,
any of this?
Go back and look at that fern.
No.
Wait, what? We're back at
Umi?
the office? No.
chat?
Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley
What?
Parable, right? The story.
Are you not chat?
Is any of this ringing a bell?
I am, but like,
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it
Chat.
closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
no, I don't have the answers.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's got some nice moss in there and some leaves And some more leaves. And it's very green.
How many
Alright.
leaves does it have?
I don't know. Do I have to know that? Oh god.
It's very important information for the future. The story
69!
depends on it.
Well, she immediately said 69.
Because, you know, just assuming the developers of this game are perverts. Bunch of degenerates. Who knows, you
Remember,
know?
this game was made in 2008.
I'm sorry. Did the number 69 not exist until after 2008?
Maybe not. When did 69 become popular? When was it a haha funny number?
I mean, I think it's always been.
I don't know. Koaka was
You
like
know,
3,
I don't know.
so he would know.
I think it was way before that.
I'd be 6. I'd be in fucking kindergarten. I knew my numbers.
Oh shit, we're
all the
back
way to,
here
like, 10.
again.
No, not again, Line. How could
Well,
you
this
have done
isn't my
to us?
fault.
And after we
This
trusted
is
you,
rude.
after everything
I-
we've been through, you...
I can't handle this.
More to hell with it. Restart.
This is bullshit. Bullshit.
You know what, Stanley?
Oh,
I
God.
say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable.
The more he
Why don't we
speaks,
simply start wandering
sadder I
in,
get.
well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Is every door that I walk through one of those monitors
Now,
on that screen
yes,
in that
this
room?
is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything.
I don't
What
know.
do you
That'd be a
want our
spoiler.
story to be?
Ah,
Go wild. Use
Oh,
your
it's
imagination.
the waiting that's
Spoilers.
killing
Whatever it
me.
might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it. Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
But it's so bright and yellow. How do I not acknowledge it? Where'd it go, though?
Went back up to where it came from.
Where's that? Is there alien up there? Is he gonna come out with his little mouth?
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the
Oh,
story is in our control.
Oh shit.
How important
But is it?
we mustn't squander the opportunity.
Oh,
in fact,
God.
I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds
Bear?
with that
Yeah.
Can you get me a
counter-inverted
bear?
reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
It's okay, Cranberry. Maybe next time.
Oof. What the fuck?
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
I don't want that.
That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now,
Thank you.
according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing wall.
I don't want to die.
Well,
I want
you
Stanley to die.
consulted me. Why don't I get to
And I can hear
decide?
your breath.
Why don't I get a say in all of this?
Me?
Is it really?
Voice. Yeah.
No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure
I
if we're in the
suppose.
destination
Yeah,
or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
Did I break it? Is it because I touched the chair?
No, that was just bad timing.
Oh. Thought I broke it. Dear God.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Is the narrator okay? Now I kind of feel bad for the narrator. Now I think he needs help more than I do.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
To go back the way the path traveled not. Or to go to the left. I kind of want to go back to that room, but I feel like he's going to get mad. But I don't want Stanley to die. But what if that wasn't Stanley dying? Oh no. I've killed Stanley. You guys, I killed Flat Stanley.
Yet there was not a single
Does anybody
person
remember
here
Flat
either.
Stanley?
Feeling a wave of
Is that a thing for you
disbelief,
guys?
Stanley
Vaguely.
decided to go up to his boss's office,
Yeah, I
hoping
remember
he
the
might
name, but
find an
nothing
answer
else.
there.
I love this. This is like actual charts for what they use at places. Synergize. Ugh. Look at this. Monetize free to play. Hey, they did that. They did that. Help, I may post it. Oh no. Maybe all my coworkers turned into post-it notes.
Yeah, everything in that room is great.
By quarterly post review. Ha. What? Does this say no more bins? Why no trash cans? That's rude.
Trash cans, that's rude.
Do not alter.
Discrimination.
Do not alter. Right? I want to speak to their manager. Do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager. Wait a minute. What was my number? I'm not 432, right?
427.
Okay. Good, 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 good. I'm not that guy. That's good.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
The broom
But what's
closet.
downstairs? I just want to know. I just want to know. Oh. I don't know if I want to know anymore. What's that? It's a piece of paper.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken
Just keep
that
walking
risk?
here.
All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment
Son of a
for no
bitch.
reason at all. None of it made any logical sense.
It's
And
a
as Stanley
circle.
pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact
This
a dream.
narrator's voice
Did the
makes me
voice not see
sleepy.
him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over.
What's that sound?
Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons.
Kalen being Kalen, probably.
Please. It's all I want.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was
I
far
want
enough
my
away that it wouldn't make a
apartment.
sound.
No,
And my
no, it's
wife,
okay, it's okay. I was
and
just
my
wondering
job.
what the clicking noise was.
All I want is
I
my
was
life
intrigued.
exactly the way
I
it's
was just
Brain.
grabbing a flosser,
Oh, okay.
My life is normal. I am normal.
but they're on my husband's side of the bed, so I have to
Everything
like
will be fine.
crawl over there, and then I didn't want to reach too far because you know when the
am
remote's too far. So I like
okay.
did my pinky to try to reach the actual little drawer,
Huh? Okay,
which
okay.
is probably the clicking noise.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh god, it's gonna start over again, isn't it? Not again!
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other.
Did I
She
kill Stanley?
arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself.
What
and
the
then
hell?
collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance,
Kohaku,
for just
what kind
a
of
few
fucking
brief
game is
moments,
this?
she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew.
From Kohaku, I would
Everyone
expect
knows
no
what
less.
crazy people look like. And in
Favorite-
that moment,
my second
she
favorite
thought to
game.
herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
And then it starts all over, except with Mariella.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to
So
the
the
meeting
last
room,
time I
and
went
Stanley knew
there,
it perfectly well.
it
Perhaps he wanted to
killed
stop
me.
by the employee lounge
Maybe I just
first,
didn't want to
just
die
to
again.
admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I'm not dying again.
But you said I kind of want to die again. I have it in chat. I wrote it.
Yeah.
No.
Memorialized.
Stanley was so
Not
bad
that
at
way.
following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I went to what Kohaku said and jumped out on the thingy.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your
I'ma do
trust
it.
in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it.
Doesn't
Let
sound
me prove
right.
that I'm on your side. Give
I
me a
don't know
chance.
about you, Mr. Narrator. You've kind of got me
One
killed,
thing
like...
about this game is, no matter what he says, you can always just not listen.
There's always a way to not listen?
Yep.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Go fuck yourself.
Perhaps
Oh,
you
no.
misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh, look, the blue door.
All
I love
right,
blue.
Fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road
Yeah, I
you've
do.
chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Yeah, well, you're not gonna stop me. Go fuck yourself. Yeah. Yeah.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even
Get 'em.
finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
Excuse
Broken
you?
rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Huh?
Is it worth ruining the entire
Is this a
story I'd
game
written out
about a
specifically
person
for you?
who
Do not think I
is
put a lot of time
having
into
his
that,
life
but
written
I
by a
did.
game developer?
And in the end, it was all for nothing because
Oh, no.
this is what you wanted to see.
Oh no.
Help me here, Stanley. Help
Oh, no.
elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours.
Oh,
What
no.
would have made
I don't
this
like
game
this.
better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
I don't like this. He
There
sounds
we
so
go.
dark and
A
evil.
third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
I don't trust him. He sounds like a weird mixture of Mufasa and not Mufasa, Scar and something else. I'm not going in there. I'm gonna go the way he told me to the first time when I didn't listen to him. Aw, shit. Fuck.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Yeah.
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your
Options.
gut.
I
I
love
really couldn't say
options.
where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try.
Hello,
Based on the data from your
friend.
previous playthrough,
How are you,
I've
Tickle
compiled a new
Bitties?
version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the
I
park
saw
with
you
this
joined the
one.
Discord.
Let's take a look.
Welcome.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
Look at that.
Thank you, Tickle Bitties. You're gonna make me cry. You're part of the first like the first 10. Thank you. I appreciate you. This is so exciting. I'm doing really great. I'm really happy and excited about this entire thing. And now that you're here, I have another person to talk to. More company, more friends. I'm happy. How are you? How's your day going? How has it been? Did you have work today? No? This is super exciting. A dead rat is offline. What? That's my superior? That's offensive. Good old Neil. Skid. Nicho Nacho. Mr. Hayes. Did you know that 21.3% of players skip the intro sequence? Only the worst 3% of players chose the blue door. That's rude. This is insulting me to make me pick the orange. That's insulting. This game is insulting my very being.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
You know what? Yeah, it did. Made me want to go and pick another
Hey, I nearly
door
forgot.
that
I've got a
you
prototype
told
of the
me
new
to
game
not
I've
go
been
through.
working on.
Yeah.
And now would be a lovely
fuck
opportunity
yourself.
to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect.
This guy.
Let me boot
This
it
guy
up.
is so rude.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him
That sounds
back
really
to the
cool,
right.
though.
And if he reaches the
Does
fire,
it have like a
you
certain
fail. It's
like
a very
look to it, or
meaningful
just
game,
like a
all
classic
about
little
the
ski
desperation
lodge?
and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world
Oh,
will
snap.
really take notice. But
That's
of
pretty
course,
cool,
the
though.
message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on
Are
your
you?
experience.
Oh my god. Are you ever gonna do like a resort type thing?
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate
Whoops.
babies or purely to spite me?
Despite
If
you.
it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing
Yeah, that
that
was
might
the
improve the
4-hour
experience
section I was
for me.
talking about.
I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over.
You still don't get it.
Thank you for
You still
playing.
don't get it.
Your
It's
input was
art.
extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game?
A
Just to ease the
European
pain.
craftsman
Let's
mansion.
see. What do we have here?
I kind of want to see like examples of what you
Yes,
mean.
this seems like it'll work.
So
Let's
like
give it a shot.
fancy lodge, like sophisticated like type lodge. I don't even know how to.
Ah, fascinating.
Okay, okay.
What do you think this game is about?
All right, so
Stanley?
I'm
What's our
picturing like
backstory? What is our
big
motivation?
like fireplace type stuff
But it
going
seems
on.
obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some
Ooh.
sort of twisted
See?
erotic purpose.
This is my type of game.
Yes, that must be it. What a
Twistic erotic
fascinating venture
purpose.
into the experience of total mental depravity.
Alright,
So
bet.
far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it
What's
seems
it
there's
say?
even more.
Let me get
Come,
closer.
let's venture outward and see what
Who
else is out there.
Fires watches the fire watch? What the fuck? Is that my wife? I have a wife?
No, this is the video game Firewatch.
Oh. Oh, that sounds so pretty. I want to see it. If you have like sketches of it or pictures when it's finished, you could always make sure you get rid of any like landmarks or something so that we could see the actual building. I don't know if that would dox you or not, but still, it sounds pretty and I want to see it.
Actually, that tree is only native to a certain area in northern Florida, so by taking that information, we can tell exactly where she is.
No, it can't be.
What can't be? Oh, this is pretty. Oh, I like this.
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
No, what? No.
Thank goodness, Stanley.
No.
What a close call. You really wandered off into that thing, that big
I want
opening,
it back.
just wandering around, no right
Now
or
looks like
wrong
the game where
directions,
you,
no path to follow. You can just go
you're a
in any
forest ranger.
Oh,
Whatever.
thank heavens we
Yeah,
avoided it.
Firewatch.
We're out of
That
the woods
one.
now, Stanley.
Yeah, the game
Okay,
she's in right
I'm
now.
going to get us out of here.
Oh, definitely.
Let's
I would
find
love to
another
see
game.
it if you can. But if
Preferably
not,
something with
anything
walls.
else you make that
Something
you
with
can
nice,
show, I would
big,
still also love to
insurmountable
see.
walls.
I'm very big into like pretty buildings and stuff like that.
Okay,
I constantly point
I
them
think
out when
this
me
will
and
be
Bear are
just
driving.
She does.
Wonderful. See, this is exactly
My
what I
day's
had in
been
mind.
pretty good.
Just a nice
It
big
got
box
better
for you
once
to
I
run
left
around in.
work,
There isn't
and
any
it got
possibility that you
the
could get lost
best
here.
once
Now
I started
this
streaming
is
this.
game design.
Well,
Stanley,
I'm playing
if you
it.
manage to get lost in
pretty
this game,
interesting.
I will be phenomenally impressed.
This narrator guy though, I think he's trying to get me killed.
Okay, so what
Or he
exactly
hates
do we
me.
do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh,
Oh
what
no.
fun. We shall
I'm
run the
about to
bases
get run
and do
over
a
by a
touchdown
car
together.
or crushed by a
Yes,
giant ball.
I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley.
For some reason, I
here's the
want to
ball.
play.
Have fun.
I want to play Rocket League now.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't know either. Wow. Maybe Fall Guys.
I want to play Fall Guys.
Are you doing it?
I wanna
Are
be
you
a guy
winning?
that
Is
falls.
this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
Yes.
Stanley, I have
No.
a thought.
But now
and
I just feel
realize
bad.
I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience. I'm going to try it
What?
out. Here comes another ball.
You would do that?
Yes. Oh goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm
In
like
the
a child
future,
in a
when I have
confectionery
more
shop.
money, I would
simply
gladly
have to
pay
have
you
more.
for a home.
I'm
But if you want to do like
insatiable.
super bare bones,
More
I like little
balls.
cottages. If you wanna make me a Shrek cottage to live in like a swamp forest, where I can plant onions and eat onions and be an ogre.
Are you enjoying this, Stanley?
Or if you'd like to dig me out my hobbit
Is this a
hole.
real video game? Well, I sure hope you're having a good
I
time.
told you
because
about my
guess
need
what?
to be a
It's
hobbit.
over. That's right. Your little fun comes
Oh,
to an end.
oh no.
This is
What?
my game.
No.
And what I say
I'm gonna
goes.
jump down there.
You get to have fun
Just
when
you
I
wait.
let you, Stanley.
Fuck
Hold
you.
on. What are you doing?
Yeah, bet you weren't expecting that.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a
Oh
story
yeah,
without
and
me? You
the
can't
old
do
version
it.
of
You
this
know
game,
that. Daniel,
um,
Oh my
the two
god.
video games you played was
Wait.
Minecraft and Portal 2.
Wait. I got out of there. What? I got away from him. Kuhaku. I broke free.
He just wants you to think that you
It's,
broke free.
God, I hope not. It's so quiet and peaceful. Oh, shit.
It's a remake, but they added twice the amount of content.
Yeah, the remake. He's right. I just got it today.
Very epic. You could even call it Pog.
Super pog. Pretty nar if you ask me. Mm. Wait. I want us to be a part of the chat. Uh, this is pretty creepy to look at. What's this supposed to be? Some type of like Left 4 Dead looking thing?
It's a 2008 version of the Stanley Parable.
Oh. Huh. Super spooky. Oh!
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's
Yeah.
learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I
This
can wait.
so ominous. Is he some type of demon? Some fourth wall breaking demon? Oh god. It started again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I don't know.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
No, I don't think
Standing
so.
now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Alright, let's go.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Oh no.
I'm
Oh
not
fuck.
Tiffany, really, I'm not. I realize that investing in your
dropped the
trust
phone.
in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Oh,
Please,
Tickle
stop trying
Bitties.
to make every decision
Guess what
by
I'm making
yourself.
tomorrow?
I'm not asking for me.
I know that's a trick question because that could be literally anything. I'm making chicken
This is it,
adobo. I
Stanley.
found a
Your
recipe on
chance to
Instagram.
redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
I'm letting a woman back into my life after so long? Alright, bet. Where is she?
Just remember what I said earlier? There's a way to not listen to him in every situation.
Oh, should
Just remember that.
should I not be
Just remember
listening to
that.
him?
No, no. There's just a way to not listen to him in every situation. Everything's a choice.
Okay. Am I about to
Like
be...
in this area,
That's her,
this isn't
Stanley.
well. You can either kill
You need
yourself
to be the
or
one
go
to
through that
do
door.
this, to reach out to
Yeah.
her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Am I gonna be crying by the end of this?
Oh, Stanley, is that you?
Ooh, I kind of do want to
Hold
make
on,
some
sweetie.
cake,
Sorry to
though.
keep you waiting. I'm
Cake
just
would be
pulling this one out
nice.
of the
I
oven.
should do both.
All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I
Those
want
are
you to
both
come
good
in and tell me
guesses.
all about
Those are valid.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley.
Oh, this
I'm
guy's a
trying to get you to
jackass.
see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Is he gonna make me try to kill myself if I go in there?
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
I'm not pressing G.
Press it.
I'm
There's
not.
no other option.
You said there's always another option.
The other option is to quit playing.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that
There always
demands
is,
nothing of
and in
him,
this one,
and every
your option
button
is
that he
to
pushes
quit.
is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Like literally quit out of the game?
Yeah.
So how do I quit without exiting?
There isn't a way.
So is that like a thing? Begin the game again? Ooh, tickle bitties. I like that option. I want to shit on the narrator's floor and tell him to go fuck himself. Because he's kind of rude. A little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, we're beginning again. I'm not doing that. Not going through with that.
It's an ending. Just go through with it.
I don't want to go through with it. That's not an ending I want to go through.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken.
I don't know. I wish more stuff opened up in the game then.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
There's another ending in that
Look,
room.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on
Is
the
there?
wrong foot here.
Yep.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that
Is
the
it
story
the
has been
killing
about
myself
nothing but
ending?
you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting,
Oh,
Stanley.
I died. I
Someone
jumped and
that-
died.
that was her
That
first
was
ending.
earlier.
Please,
You killed
stop
yourself.
trying to make
It
every
was an
decision by
accidental
yourself.
jump.
I'm not asking for me.
Yeah.
I'm asking for her.
I like fell off while looking down. Because apparently you can jump onto those things, which I did once.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Oh,
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
No thanks. I'm gonna let it ring.
You can turn phones off.
As Stanley
can
picked
turn
up
it
the
off.
phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No,
I
it's definitely here,
confused
clear
the
as day.
narrator.
Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he
Was it?
finds his
Oh,
wife,
shit,
and
no.
the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct
When
and
you try
incorrect
to call
choices.
your
And
homie
to think I've
Stanley
been
not
letting
a
you
real
run around
person.
in this game for so long. If
Right?
you'd made any
You
more
think
wrong
it's
choices,
nice
you might
until
have
he
negated it
starts saying
entirely.
some very
It's as though
bad
you
things.
completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making
Oh, no.
in the real world. Please observe
I
this
wish
helpful
I had this
instructional
type of
video.
narration as a child.
Choice. It's the best
This
part
would have
of
helped
being
out
a
a lot in
real
life.
person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice.
I don't
He
think
could invent a
so.
machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people.
Do I have a
Or
hype
he
in
could
chat
spend years
emoji?
of hard work forgetting how to read.
That's crazy.
Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a
I think
choice
that was just
that does
given to
not
me.
conform to
I
rational
don't
logic.
think that's actually
If
mine.
you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to
I
finish
hope
their
to
thought,
one day
then
have an
provide an
emoji
excuse why you
that's
cannot
jazz
continue talking.
hands. You
Turn
know?
to a partner
That'll be
and
my new
practice
hype.
saying, "My
Jazz
goodness,
hands.
is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a bad sack and crack." Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy
Manifesting that good
decision-making
energy.
process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less?
Fun
And
fact.
finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are
I have
actually
never
meaningful
tried to
and whether
feed
you'll
my
ever
head
make
to
a
an
significant
alligator.
contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially
I was thinking about taking a
insignificant,
dark
and the
turn
feeling should
in
subside.
chat with this fun
At this
story,
time,
but I
your
decided
instructor
against
will
it.
guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this
Test and
video.
reinforce the material covered.
Ah,
Oh no.
welcome back.
Oh.
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been.
Danger
This way,
everywhere.
please.
My work would say this isn't very low safe, you know, having all these vehicles stacked on top of each other. It's crazy. Not safe at all.
Didn't you like lose your forklift certification because you like killed somebody?
I didn't kill somebody. I ran into a bay and I dented it heavily and I got my license back. I am driving again.
Now that we know your
In
choices
fact,
are
I got it
meaningful,
back
we
the week
can't have
after
you
that
jumping off the
happened. Thank you
platform
very
and dying.
much.
Imagine the main character dying
And
senselessly
I just also
halfway
want to
through
say
the
that I am
story.
one of the
Their
best
story
drivers
would
in the
make no
store.
sense at all.
It was an
We just need to
accident
get you home
with
as
my
soon as
depth
possible
perception.
before the narrative contradiction gets
Wow, the
any
rest of the
worse.
drivers must be horrible.
Unfortunately, it
No,
seems
I'm
this
actually a
place
really
is
good
not very
driver. I
equipped to
get
deal with
complimented
reality.
constantly and like there are a lot of people that will like if they see me, they'll ask me to take pallets down for them. It's not really like a forklift. The forklifts are much bigger. It's like a mini forklift. I keep holding my hands up like I'm expecting you to see me talking with my hands. Um, it's it's called a reach, and it's tiny, and it can get in very narrow aisles. It's good stuff, and I can drive it. Can I fit between here? God, they made this so safe. Okay, now this is Lowe's safe. Right here. All this. Very safe. Oh,
Just jump.
you're proud of me. I can't jump in the game.
Yeah, no, that's
Isn't-
DLC material. She hasn't paid enough.
Oh. Tiggle Bitties is proud of me. I think you'd be impressed with my handy dandy reach skills. I'm pretty good.
It's the most confidence I've ever heard you have in your own driving.
Driving the
Almost
reach is
there.
very easy.
You'll take the door on the left.
It's
back
like
to the
playing a
correct
video
ending,
game.
The story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home
I think I
free
drive the
in
reach
real
better than I
life.
drive a car. Wait, where am I going? I don't want to go back. This isn't fair. I want new
Now
options.
remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would.
Okay.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
I am upset. I was hoping I could open this. Now I have to go the way he wants me to. I hope it's still broken, even if I go this way.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe after
Yay!
everything we talked about that you.
I ruined
my
it.
story. You've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that?
Keep
What did you
going.
think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know
I
that my
hate
story
Mondays
is now
also.
incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way.
Oh, no.
Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do?
what you want.
What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Did somebody smear poop all over the floor?
Clearly. Tiggle Bitties. Your dream came true.
I'm still here in this pile of rubbish, with you, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see
Oh,
it?
God.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
No.
He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
Yeah.
My story. If you'd just gone
That's not
through
the
the door
first
on
time
the
I've
left,
been
you
called
would
a
have seen it.
child.
There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make...
He tried so hard and got so
behave
far.
exactly as Stanley
But
would.
in the end,
That means
it didn't
choosing
even matter.
responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow
But-
my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh my god, I stopped the door from opening. I had been in front of it and I tried to open and I guess it didn't. Until I stepped back, it didn't open. I thought it was cool. I
Your
thought
choices matter.
my choice.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he might come into a staircase,
Oh.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
He's
office.
taking my decisions away. This isn't fair.
No, you gave away your decisions because you went through the right door.
Oh. That's gay. Oh? This is really nice though. I haven't been
Stepping
up
inside
here.
his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115.
Oh
Was
my
this
God,
the
that's
code
sick.
to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Am I supposed to actually say it? That'd be cool if I could.
Stanley spoke the
What do you
code.
think?
Night Shark 115. He
Night
spoke it
Shark
into the receiver
115.
right there on the wall.
I guess I can't get in there.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step. Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of
Alright,
respect
listen
Stanley
here.
shows
You
for
don't need
his
to raise your
choices.
voice at
He
me.
knows what it means to take
I
a
don't
story
appreciate that kind of
seriously.
talk.
If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you
Rude.
come here? You had a
So
choice, you know.
rude.
You could have gone
That's
through
right.
the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You...
What if I can't speak?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh?
Stanley? Hello?
You're having an out-of-body
Is
experience.
everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door.
What
Are
the
you
hell?
listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct.
Did you win?
cannot be wrong here. We can work together.
You got
Accept
one
whatever
of
you do. I
the
simply need you to take that
super
step forward,
endings.
please.
Congratulations.
Choose.
So if I
Do something.
were to
This is more important than you can ever know.
do what he's doing in the beginning of the game and just not move, would that be the ending and I'd get hit that view underneath?
Technically, that's an ending, but that ending is just you doing that forever.
It's okay.
Like physically, you doing that forever.
You need time
So I
to
mean, I guess that's an
decide.
ending.
Time to make
Okay.
sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need. All of his co-workers were gone, What could it mean?
What could it mean,
Stanley
boys?
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Hey, Kohaku, are you pleased with the ending I got?
That was a good ending.
Ooh, this looks different. I don't remember these. Were these shades always here?
I don't know, maybe.
Hello, Bogwater. It's so good to see you. How are you doing? How are the cranberry
When
fields?
Stanley came to a set of
Water.
2 open doors, he entered the door on his
The
left.
good old bog. Thank you for your subscription. Your subscribings. Oh no, I went through the right door.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave
That's
of
good, that's
disbelief,
good.
Stanley
your
decided to
day
go
go?
up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to
Room
his
closet.
boss's office.
Room closet.
There's a broom closet? Is
Ah,
that
you missed it.
upstairs?
And you went
I-
past it.
I could. You mean
Ah,
this?
you went past it.
What broom closet?
No, you already missed it.
I did?
Yeah,
Well,
it's the best ending.
begin the game again.
Stanley knew the office
No,
layout
you
like the
can
back of
begin
his
again, it's fine.
hand. It was
No,
only
I
a
already
matter of
did it.
time before he
You already
found
did
the
it.
others, wherever they were.
It's the lead.
Just a matter of
What a
time.
gamer.
Cheating the Oh shit.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open
Okay.
doors, he entered the door
So
on his
there's a
left.
broom closet. I'm gonna find this broom closet you speak of, and I'm gonna go
Yet
stand
there
in
was
it.
not a single person
I'm gonna
here
go stand
either.
in the closet.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office,
Did you?
hoping he might find
you?
an answer there.
Did you kick her butt and bury her into the ground? Is she 6 feet under? Does she know defeat? Have you shown her defeat?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Can I take this broom?
Close the
There
door,
was nothing
Empress.
here.
That's
no
it?
choice to make, no path
Close
to
the
follow,
door.
just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here. It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
Take it on
He
the
wasn't even
ambience.
doing anything.
Forget it.
At least if there was something to
Huh.
interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just
I'm
standing
proud
there
of
doing
you.
sweet FA.
So proud. Are you gonna start on another FromSoft game since
Are
you beat it?
Are you really still in
Are
the
you
broom
gonna try to
closet?
beat it again?
Standing around
New
doing
Game
nothing?
Plus?
Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused. You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
My small child. My dear sister wants a ride.
Maybe to
It's
you
a
this is
7-Eleven.
somehow its own branching path. Maybe
But
when
alas,
you go talk
I
about
can't
this
drive.
With your friend, you'll say,
Anime girls don't drive.
Did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my
That's a fact. Have you ever
favorite."
seen Anime Girl Drive?
I
No.
hope your
Never.
friend
No,
Only
no,
MILFs.
actually I haven't.
Exactly, only MILFs.
Granted, I don't watch a lot of animes where people are driving in general, so.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job
Oh,
because of a
okay.
family connection. That's how stupid
Are
he
you
is.
still though?
That or with drug
Oh,
money.
that's like one of the
Also,
hardest
Stanley's
bosses
addicted
in
to
the game,
drugs
and you
and
did it.
hookers.
So that's pretty good. Oh, Colin, thank you for following.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to think that there's nothing here, when a physical malady
the
of some
hell?
sort shut down your central nervous system.
Kohaku, is
and
this why you
collapsed
wanted
on
me
your floor.
to do this?
In a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of.
What if I
before it
walk out
begins
of here
to
right now? Will you be like, oh shit, you came
Hello?
back?
Anyone who happens to be nearby, the person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological
You hear that, Bear?
vulnerabilities.
I'm
It's
dead.
indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming.
So
that
you're
the
gonna be
irony
fighting the
and
space
insightful
dinosaur
commentary
thingy?
of this game is
With the
not lost on
tentacles?
them. All
I
right.
think that's the
When
last
you've done
boss.
that, just step out into the hallway.
God is a plesiosaur.
God is a plesiosaur. A space plesiosaur.
Alright, you can go out now. And then you can go back in if you want. It's up to
second
you.
player. It's good
Choice.
to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person. You too? Unbelievable. At the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A
Oh, this
fish,
was fun.
fungus. Look, you
He
can
sounds
hammer out the
pissed.
details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Is that it? Is he gonna like... Is he gonna say he's done
Yeah,
with my
so-
shit?
Yep.
Alright.
He just said he's done with your shit.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
Oh
office.
shit. So many people. The executive bathroom? Hell yeah. I've got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. Does that say soy? Or so? So that's a lovely purse. Well, this is a lovely bathroom, truly. I can see why it's the executive bathroom. It's very executive-y. Ooh. What? Who would do this? How is that a business strategy? Oh my god. What are they doing to poor sexual harassment panda? What?
Is that Blizzard Entertainment?
Trying to...
Stomping on sexual harassment panda?
Probably. Now I get it. Hype hype. Super hype. Ooh. This is nice music. Loving this music. Just gonna keep swaying back and forth.
Giga Tussie.
You guys are goofballs. Super goof. Does this elevator ride ever end?
Nope.
Oh.
Just press the button on,
Another button?
like, the, elevator the buttons.
For a minute, I almost read your message as goofs and giraffes. It was a very brief glance. So I don't know why I would have read it as that, but that's how I saw it. Or at least that's where my mind went. I'm gonna go.
Shags and gags.
Who's gagging?
Nobody right now.
That's inappropriate. This is a wholesome stream.
Is Stanley gagging?
We only stream wholesome stuff. He doesn't sound like he is, or at least not yet.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going down now instead of going up.
Did it go up when you pressed up last time?
No. But it's always worth a try. I'm exploring Kuhaku. I won't know until I try.
Well,
His office looks different than
Stepping
last
into
time I
his
saw
manager's
it.
office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief
I wanna play
who
the piano.
orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845.
Oh, if I
But
trust
of
that.
course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Ooh, wine. Don't mind if I do. Okay, or don't mind if I don't.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
You're right, how could I know? You don't exist, Mr. Narrator. Just gonna ignore you.
2845.
Super lit.
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well,
No.
did do.
This not what's supposed to happen. You cheated. The narrator cheated. Huh. This is strange. There's gotta be a way down there without breaking my neck.
what do you mean it's an elevator?
Well, it didn't look like it had a bottom. 'Cause it's so dark, it's hard to see.
Descending deeper into the building.
On our way to
Stanley
one day
realized
having
he
a
felt bit
72-hour
peculiar.
stream.
It was a stirring of emotion in his chest.
One day.
As though he
1.5
felt more
hours
free
through
to
it.
think for himself. To
Well, it's not
question
tonight.
The nature of his job.
No, it's
When did he
tonight.
feel this
Oh, it's
now?
tonight, so I'm gonna
For
fall
years,
asleep with the
it had
VTuber
never
running.
occurred to him. This
Yeah.
question would not
It's
go
content.
unanswered for long.
Oh, is it? Honestly, I totally could. I already feel
Stanley
my eyes
walked
getting
straight ahead
sleepy.
through the large door that read Mind Control
420 hour?
Facility.
Yeah, no, that's easy. Easy.
But what if I want to escape?
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
What? Alright, well, I guess we're gonna go, because we're already there.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Easy, very easy peasy.
At this point, Stanley was
Like I
making
said,
a
you'll only
conscious,
be watching
concerted
me
effort to
asleep
walk
for like a
forward
couple
and
hours.
willingly
It's fine. It's
confront
fine.
his
It's
death.
fine. I ain't afraid of you, bitch. But it's you, Mr. Narrator. Oh shit. What the hell?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Well,
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
I'm
In a
just gonna
single
cry.
visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Oh look! I'm still alive. It's a miracle. It's a Christmas miracle.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
I like this new narrator
When
lady.
every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see
By
now?
the way, turn up the
Do
music
you
a bit
see
more
that
because there's not going
Stanley
to be any
was
more loud house
already
music.
dead from the moment he hit start?
Okay, I can turn it up in a little bit. I might actually have to end the stream soon.
You're only an
Just-
hour and a half.
Yeah. Might have to be a short stream tonight, or at least I might have to take a small break in between my streaming for a tiny nap to then go back to streaming. It's not that I don't want to continue, it's that I feel my eyes getting a little sleepy as I'm playing. Just like a little. Does each button have a sound? Ooh, I don't like number 1. Number 2 and 4 sound pretty good. Oh yeah, 2. 2 definitely. No, not the 24-hour today. That's gonna be for a day where I probably don't have work before or after it. No, tickle bitties. And yes, a small nap. My body needs tiny naps throughout the day, and I have not taken any. I probably should have took one when I got home, but I had to I had to marinate the chicken. I almost said narrate. I'm the narrator. There it is, guys. There's the trick. The trick ending. I'm really the narrator.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. how they wish to control one another, how they both wish to be free.
Stanley stood on the snow. Stanley pushed the big red button.
I wish there was a run faster speed.
You are already pretty fast.
I guess. The trick would be if it had been off this whole time. Aw,
Can you
snap.
see? Can you see how much they need one another?
Yes.
No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save those two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let
Not
time
looking good for you
choose
right
for
now.
you. Don't let
He's a little bit fucked.
Yeah, but how is he supposed to choose anything? There was nothing around to hit.
Quit the game.
Oh, no. Either way, I'd end up back here.
Stanley
It's not
decided
too
to go
bad.
to the meeting room to check
You
on
quit
his
again.
co-workers.
You get there again.
He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
Rude.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
New content.
Oh, God. New content, everyone! This is creepy. It's just like that murder house.
Hello, and thank you for playing
It's
with
like a
the
ride at
Stanley Parable
Disney Hell.
Ultra Deluxe. As you may know,
You know
the
what it kind of
Stanley
reminds me
Parable was
of?
a video game
And what the
released in
voice reminds me of
2013
right now?
on home computers.
Something from Fallout 4.
After
I don't know
receiving
why.
critical and
Like
commercial
Nuka World.
success, it was
Just
expanded
reminds
upon
me
in
of a Nuka
2022
World try.
with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley
What
Parable
if I just
Ultra
close
Deluxe
my eyes for a
features
minute
exciting
while
new
it goes
content
through
that
this?
broadens and expands the world
It's
of the
so
Stanley
relaxing.
Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
I could just close my eyes.
Please step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Ooh. So
Okay, so
riveting.
far it's an elevator. Not special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Or the beginning of a horror film.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Huh.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if, oh, okay. Let's see the content. Gimme the content, Stanley. All right. All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
you realize it's fucking going right through your jumps.
Is that it?
Aren't you decadent?
Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
I'll try to see if I can unplug it. Like I did with the other thing.
Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Thank you
That's
for
it?
enjoying the
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game
perfect.
developers with no respect for their fan base rush
Just
a
what
cheap
I needed,
expansion
a
to
jump
market for
button.
no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements.
was I
and
onto
it's
something
hard
when I
to
told
believe
you to
one of them
jump before?
actually says, test
Yeah.
achievement, please
You were.
ignore.
There's a jump
Except
button.
Quality
the
assurance
jump
department
button
signed
didn't
off
work
on
back
this.
then.
I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend
There's
to
actually a way to
find
use
these
the jump
people on
button
Twitter and
outside
hold them personally
that area.
accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about.
Listen, sir,
No
if you
frills,
reset this
no
game
gimmicks.
one more
Just
time,
you and me having
I'm
a
turning
great time
it
together
off.
like always. What do you say, friend?
I say go fuck yourself. Oh. Alright, well this is where I'm going to pause / stop the stream for the night. If I wake up from said nap, I would actually like to do more streaming, but for my own physical health, I am going to take a slight break. If I don't get back on tonight, I will definitely be streaming again tomorrow night for hopefully a longer time after a well-needed day of rest. But I appreciate everyone who joined today. You all made me super happy, and I loved all of your company. And I really appreciate everybody who subscribed and followed. So thank you a whole lot. And I hope you all enjoy your night. And please come back again.